It's a beautiful day in central Portugal today, and look at the clouds. I'm like above cloud level. I'm currently just sort of waiting to go back to the UK, sorting some stuff out, but I thought I'd make a little video about how I actually came to be in Portugal and in the situation I am in the first place, because originally I actually just left the UK in July for a 2-week holiday to Spain with my friends, and now I've been in Portugal for over 3 months, and my total trip has been 6 months, and like none of this was planned at all. If you'd have told me, I would have been, well, I could believe you because it's me, but yeah, it wasn't planned or anything. So I just thought I'd speak a bit about me and how all this came to be, basically. So yeah, I was in Spain with my friends. I literally had a hodl. I had nothing really with me, and just went for a 2-week holiday. Whilst we were there, the news came out that if you were abroad and you were coming back to England, you would have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Prior to leaving the UK, I do massage, which I just do independently, which can't really do because of COVID and the restrictions in the UK. And then I had a contract doing some marketing, like admin stuff at my old job. That ended because one of our biggest clients was a hotel chain and they stopped all developments. So a lot of the work kind of slowed, and there wasn't really the work for me anymore. So kind of lost some, kind of didn't have much to do in the UK, and yeah, it was just lockdown life and stuff. So yeah, that's what the situation was before. So then I was in Spain and I was like, okay, I don't really want to go back right now. I may as well enjoy being out here. So then I ended up staying in Spain for a while, a few months. I was just mostly in the same place. I did a little bit of going to like Barcelona and stuff, and then I decided it was time to kind of do something new, look at what to do next. I still was like not wanting to go back to the UK, and then what happened? So I had a friend who went to this place called Peniel Foundation. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a community in Portugal. And so I was speaking to him about that, and I was like, yeah, I want to go there. I really want to do that. So I applied to go there. At the same time, another friend of mine went there. And I was like, wow. Portugal looks like such an amazing place for off-grid communities and that this kind of lifestyle that I'm into. It's very like hippie free vibes here. That's the kind of thing that I get, and there's a lot of really like conscious communities that are interested in a different way of living to that kind of matrixy city life, basically. So yeah, so I started looking at Portugal. I was looking at other places as well. I was looking at Bali, other places in Spain. There was another option as well, but Portugal seemed the most viable. So I started looking into this Peniel Foundation, sent them an application that my friend told me about. So I sent in an application which was so long. It was all these questions, these really deep questions. It took me like a week probably to fill it out because I'm a procrastinator as well. and started following them on Instagram. And when I followed them on Instagram, this other account followed me called Living the Life Portugal. So I followed them back and saw that they were a family living in Portugal, and they were kind of related to Peniel Foundation, like they were all friends. They're about 2 hours from there, and yeah, but I didn't really think much of it. Just sent off my application to Peniel, and then was just still living in Spain and just seeing what was happening with that. So yeah, sent my application off, then didn't hear anything back for ages. And then I saw that they'd had a massive influx of people and that they were no longer taking new people, and I was like, okay, that's not going to work. As this happened, the people Living the Life Portugal put a post saying, we're in Portugal, if anybody wants to come and stay with us, we have land for people to park their vans, whatever. I was like, interesting, let me reach out. So obviously I don't have a van or anything, but I thought, let me just send them a message, see what they say, because it seems kind of perfect. So I dropped them a message, said, oh, and also at this point I was already going to come to Portugal because a friend living here, she's Portuguese, invited me. So I was like, okay, cool, that'll be a nice way to end my trip in Spain. Go and see my friend in Portugal who I met in Bali. Maybe go see these people, just see what happens. They said, yeah, we actually have an annex or a van that's spare. Feel free. They said, like, you can come and stay, basically. Yeah, so they were like, yeah, come and stay, it's conscious donation. Kind of told me a bit about it. I had one call with Tom and spoke to him on the phone, and that was kind of it. So around the end of October I started travelling through Spain a little bit, by bus and train and stuff, going to some different cities. And then lockdown started to happen quite badly in Spain, and I was like, okay, I need to get out of Spain quick, so I'll go to Portugal a bit quicker than planned. Spent some time in Lisbon, went to Ericeira to see my friend, and then I came here, and I had no expectations. I was like, might be there for like a week, 2 weeks, don't know what's gonna happen, I'll just go and see. I came here, started staying in the annex, and completely fell in love with the people. Had such a great connection. They're British as well, and it's Roz, Tom and Laurie, so married couple and their son. And yeah, the like, it's beautiful here. Had an amazing time. They're vegan, I'm vegan, like food is great. And yeah, and then more people were coming to stay. There was another guy, Will, who stayed for like 6 weeks. So all like this happy family. Some more people came. Constantly stuff was just going on as well. And yeah, so just completely fell in love with the people and everything here. And then I've ended up staying for like 3 months. So basically it started off as a random Instagram message, and I'd no way expected to stay this long or anything, but I am trying to get back to the UK now, trying, But yeah, that's how I came to be. If anybody on here is watching and they're doing van life in Portugal, I'll put the Instagram app of my little family in the comments. As I said, they work on a donation basis, but you can come and stay on their land for however long you like, as long as you're like respectable and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a family vibe here, and they're great. So, or even if there's anyone like me who's traveling and doesn't have a van or anything, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a workaway in a way, or woofer, but it's not, because you just do what you want. There's no set kind of expectations. I have done bits of work on the land and stuff, but not masses. And then you just pay a small donation every week, kind of like the gas and electric and the stuff you use, but it's not really. They're not like making a profit off of me or anything. It's just really, really great. And yeah, that's how I ended up in Portugal. And yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. Really, really great. I've learnt so much, got so many amazing memories, and I feel really grateful like every day. Community and stuff that I'm talking about, I think they're like kind of, I don't know what their situation is now. These guys are related in a way to Peniel, so yeah, I have ended up knowing a lot about Peniel and having a lot of conversations and meeting a lot of people who live there because they've come here, and I've built this amazing community of people whilst I've been here. So I'd say if you're looking for that kind of off-griddy, alternative living kind of life, I think Portugal is one of the best places to do that. If you're in Europe and you're looking for that, I'd say to have a little research about what's on offer in Portugal. Join Facebook groups, have a Google, look at communities, get on Instagram. Like the connections and network of people who are here that just want to help you out and are out here doing this kind of thing. They're here, you know. If you can, there's something different, and it's here, and it's not far away, and it's not hard to achieve. So yeah. Oh yeah, and the one thing I was going to say is I know a lot of people have like gripes about social media and issues with it, and I do too, to be honest, but it is really great for when you're traveling, and for this kind of thing it can be a massive tool. You don't even have to be hugely active on it, but I honestly wouldn't have found out about any of this stuff if it weren't for like Instagram and people that I've met from Instagram. So yeah, social media is your friend when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I'll put my social media, I only really have Instagram, but if you want to contact me personally, write me a message or find out a little bit more, I'll put it in the description thingy. My arm is absolutely killing now from holding the phone, so yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. So yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm really enjoying making these little videos and sharing this stuff. So yeah, thanks for any engagement or watching or whatever. Anyway, yeah, okay, bye.